Hello everybody and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to show you how to replace the controller on the Golden Technologies Buzzaround Carry-On. It's our top selling scooter for 3 years and running because it's the only scooter that you can tilt and roll into the trunk of your car. That means you don't have to deadlift anything and it's super convenient for traveling. It has a TSA friendly battery. We have loads of videos showing you how to travel by plane, how to completely tear it down to the nuts and the bolts, including telling you what tools you're going to need and some expert tips and tricks along the way. So if you want to see any of those other videos, I am going to put links in the description below so you can check those videos out. Now again, the Buzzaround Carry-On is our top seller. That's why we're making so many repair videos for it. By the way, make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video because we're going to give you access to a super secret discount code, and it's going to be a hidden message on the screen, so pay attention at the end of this video. One other thing, if you want a copy of our brand new product catalog, all you have to do is go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the simple short form, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. It has our latest products and a bunch of information about our company. You can also just call our non-commissioned sales experts if you have any questions or you'd like to request a catalog by phone. We'd be happy to take your call. You can also visit one of our stores if you want to test drive any of our products. We'd love to have you buy. We'd love to earn your business. We have 5-star rated customer support and friendly sales staff that are non-commissioned. One other thing, if you subscribe and comment on this video, you're automatically entered into our giveaway. We give away a mobility scooter at least once a month, and you could be the next lucky winner if you just subscribe and leave a comment. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So again, we're going to replace the controller on the Buzzaround Carry-On Model GB120. If you need the controller or any other OEM parts, I'll put a link in the description below. Now, a symptom that you might find is that when you turn the key ignition on, the first red light on the battery meter blinks and the scooter won't work. And that's a clear sign that your controller needs to be replaced. So like always, we always disconnect power. We're removing the battery before we work on anything, and you do have to remove the seat in order to access the controller compartment area. There's a little cover which will show you how to remove. First, you need to lower the seat platform after you remove the seat, like so. And then there's 2 little hand screws to remove the controller cover. So I like that about this product because if you need to replace the controller or the power board, which is under the controller, you really don't need to disassemble the entire base, which takes a lot more time and energy. So just remove the 2 hand screws like we're showing you here, and there it is. There's that controller. It's exposed. So the controller has several different connectors that are all unique, and you just need to remove those connectors one at a time. I recommend having a magnetic Phillips head driver and a pair of needle nose pliers for this job. First thing you're going to want to do is start removing the connectors. I like to start with the one all the way to the right, which is the biggest connector. You do have to depress a little clip on the side of the connector. It's kind of hard to see in this video, but every one of the white connectors will have a little clip that you'll have to depress, and it'll lock into place when you put it back in. Now there are 4 thicker red and black plugs that you need those needle nose pliers for. Now I recommend taking pictures so you know exactly where the wires go, or you can zip tie the wires together so that you know where they go when you're putting it back together again. There are 2 sets of identical connections, 1 red, 1 black for the motor, 1 red, 1 black for the battery. And what I'm doing is I'm zip tying the red and the black connector together for the motor. That way I know that they belong to the motor connection. And on the controller, there's actually a little emblem that shows you M for motor, and then there's a picture of a battery for the battery connections. Now there's 2 screws that hold the controller in place. Just remove those screws with your Phillips head driver and the old controller will come right out. Once you remove that controller, make sure you hang on to those screws because the replacement controller does not come with those replacement screws. And now that we have the controller completely removed, you can see the power board underneath the controller. That's a secondary board that sometimes needs to be replaced as well. We do have a separate teardown video that shows you how to replace every component in the base, including telling you what tools you need. And it even gives you some expert tips along the way from a technician that has been working on mobility scooters for over a decade. So I highly recommend watching that video if you need to do other repairs. I'm going to put the link in the description below for that video as well, and it'll show you how to replace the power module, which is very easy. All right, so we've got the new controller. We're sliding it into position. And all you need to do is get those 2 screws that you took out to remove the old controller, put them back into secure the new controller in place, and then basically just repeat all the steps in reverse. So if you remember, we took out the big white connector all the way to the right first. We're gonna put that one in first, and we'll just go down the line and make sure we install all of the connectors back to the place that they belong. That's why I recommend either taking a video with your smartphone or taking lots of pictures, or even using a label maker to label the wires so you know where they go. Whatever you need to do, because if you put one of these cables in the wrong place, you're gonna have problems. So we have all the connections in place, and what I'm gonna do now is just drop the battery in really quick to make sure that the issue has been resolved before I go sealing everything up. So I'm gonna put the key in the ignition, turn the ignition on, and we should see a full battery charge on the meter, and we should test it out and see that the scooter is moving when you give the throttle a push, which it is. So, job is complete. At this point, we just need to put Humpty Dumpty back together again, and there's really nothing to it. That's what I love about this scooter. It's very service friendly when it comes to replacing certain parts. Now, other parts that are in the base take a lot longer. There are a lot of screws, and we have a full video again that you can watch if you're interested in learning how to replace the other parts in the base. So we're good to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned something. If you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. We reply to every single comment within 1 business day. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, have a great day.